everybody! Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, things look a little different around here. I actually just moved, and if you've ever moved before, if you haven't, consider yourself lucky. It can take up a lot of your time, what with packing and finding a place and juggling your real job, as they like to call it.
Someday, baby. Someday.
My last video covering Anastasia took a little bit longer than expected due to this move, but I hope you guys have had a chance to watch it. If you haven't watched it, that's okay. I'm not going to command you to do anything you don't want to do, because don't white guys on the internet do that enough? Please don't leave. So for today, I wanted to cover a topic that I do bring up a bit on my videos, but never had a single entity series talking about, and that's the Disney theme parks.
Ah yes, the happiest place on earth, Walt's dream, your childhood home, whatever you like to call it. I just know I love these places. When I can afford to go. I was originally born in Tampa, Florida, which isn't too far from Walt Disney World. My family had annual passes and we went all the time. Granted, this was around the time when an annual pass didn't cost you as much as a second mortgage. As my wallet cries. I left Florida around the time that Animal Kingdom was still pretty new, and I actually haven't been back there since. I now live in Las Vegas, so California's Disneyland has been the Disney resort I regularly go to. I have always been fascinated with Disney parks. I love learning the history behind them, seeing areas drizzled with Americana, plus classic concepts and innovative designs that have stood the test of time. It's a delight to see all these classic pieces of history still being operated today, as well as new technological marvels being put out by Disney Imagineers. I know Disney parks have gotten a lot of criticism, especially recently, what with changing ride stories to fit more into a modern era, as well as greedy business decisions like massive price increases, plus now a new concept where you basically pay per ride along with admission. Despite all this though, people still love it and are willing to pay for it. But why do people still go? Is it the quality of the entertainment? The innovative ride designs? Well, yeah. But another factor is in play. One I literally have a YouTube channel for.
Nostalgia.
Yeah. The Disney parks have enough age now that the people that grew up going there have had children of their own and want them to experience the amazing times they had there as a kid. Or, you know, they're just adults now and just want to go back.
Adults can go to Disney without kids, okay? So on this trip of nostalgia, we're going back, way back in the history of Disney theme parks. Okay, not that far back. Let's just say 2004.
Back in 2004, there was a collection of 5 DVDs released in preparation for Disneyland's 50th anniversary, one for each park in Disney World, and one for the entire Disneyland Resort. I remember watching them non-stop around the time they came out. They each give you a tour of their respective theme parks, showing off all the attractions and things to do, each one done in a different style with different tour guides. Michael Eisner, the then CEO of Disney, did a lot of these types of little advertising videos in the 80s and 90s, but these ones were definitely my favorite.
And I thought it'd be cool to rewatch these 15 years later to see what's still there, what's not, and how Michael Eisner advertised his parks in the early 2000s before Big Bucks Bob over here took over. So for the first episode of this series, I'm starting with Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Let's see how they advertised the original Florida park.
The first thing you notice here is a disclaimer basically saying that Disney parks are a living and breathing thing that's always changing. So if something isn't here on your next visit, well, sorry. That explains why I was so upset when I didn't see Videopolis my last visit. Here we are, another beautiful morning in the Magic Kingdom, and we have Mickey, up bright and early, as most mice do, going next door to see Minnie. Now I think this style is cute, having the park characters interacting with each other, but the pantomimes are really bad. I feel like the characters' voices were recorded first, and then the park actors were trying to act them out on the spot. Mickey heads to Main Street and opens the park up. We see all the lovely sights and sounds of Main Street, USA, the honking cars, the old buildings, and of course, the trolley. Granted, we are looking at a horse's ass for a majority of that. Mickey hops aboard the railroad to have us visit the various places in the kingdom. First stop, Chippendale in Adventureland. We check out the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse, which I'm shocked is even still around. I doubt any kid has ever seen or heard of this movie. We hit the magic carpets of Aladdin, then the world-famous Jungle Cruise. Wait, that's not... There we go. We then head to Pirates of the Caribbean, one of my favorite rides, this time with Captain Hook and Mr. Smee, and... Look at that face. That's the face of a guy that farted and is waiting for his friends to smell it.
Okay, which one of you guys was it?
Not me.
Okay, what about you?
We go through the Pirates ride where they show ride footage from the 70s, then cut to Hook and Smee reacting. I'm wondering why they did that. Maybe it was for budget reasons, or maybe they were putting the movie characters at this time on the ride. I don't know, it's a little distracting though. Let's now go to Frontierland, where Goofy is waiting for us at Big Thunder Mountain, and I want you to see this bit.
I don't know about that. Gorge.
Why are the reactions so incorrect? Why does he say, "I don't know about that," to a geyser? Did they not know what to put here at all? Hell, I could improve this. Gorsh, why this new CEO is full of hot air, huh? Yuck.
I expect my residual check in the mail soon, Disney.
Woo! Whee! Now that that's over, let's hit the Country Bears, with Goofy's voice still going yippee for some reason, and then... oh no!
Looks like old Brer Fox is still chasing Brer Rabbit.
No, Mickey, don't bring it up. Soon, baby. Soon. After a scenic ride on the Mark Twain riverboat, we hit up Liberty Square, where we go to the Hall of Presidents before they put in, that Hiller Trump animatronic. To then attending the Haunted Mansion with Chip and Dale, and again, using old grainy footage from the 70s? Don't be such a cheap bastard. We then jump to Minnie in Fantasyland, where we see all our favorites like the story of Cinderella in the castle? Did I ask for this? But at least we get to ride all the classics like Dumbo, The Mad Tea Party, and Peter Pan's Flight.
Off to Neverland.
Where is everybody? After a quick visit to hell, we go to Mickey's Toontown Fair, where they don't spend much time here at all. Guess they thought there wasn't too much to do besides Donald's boat and a small coaster. But we go to our final area, Tomorrowland, to check out great gems like the People Mover, riveting, Astro Orbiter, radical, and the Speedway.
And my back suddenly hurts.
Screw it, let's go to Space Mountain.
Do you really think it's a good idea to just blast off into space like this?
Well, he's fast.
We haven't gone through astronaut training or...
Astronaut training.
What the hell is going on here? Night falls over the Magic Kingdom, and we get to see all the beautiful lights of the park, plus Specdome Magic, the electrical parade replacement that, it isn't as great as the original. And so we end our night with a set of fireworks as Mickey and Minnie look on. And my boy going in for the kill!
So that was the Magic Kingdom, and I thought it was cute.
I liked the utilization of the characters going around the park. It reminded me of sing-along songs, Disneyland Fun, where it's basically like they work and live there, even though it is a little jarring with the actors not matching the voiceover. Using old stock footage of certain rides felt weird as well, but I guess when you have such timeless rides with no changes, you can get away with doing that, I suppose. Well, at least at the time they weren't changed. I thought it was a good representation of the park and showed just about everything you needed to see in an adorable and entertaining way. Obviously dated, but it's adorable. Good job, Mikey. Good job.
That was only part 1 on this series of DVDs. Next one on our list is Epcot. Goody! Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, or enemies, I guess, and subscribe to my channel for more Disney theme park videos, Disney movie videos, and anything else I can come up with. Thanks, everybody!